Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a emerald green makeup look. I'm starting off by putting on my foundation. I'm using Maybelline's Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade 120 Classic Ivory. I'm using my hands because if I use a beauty blender, it's going to take up a lot of the product and I can get the most coverage using my hands. So now I'm priming my eyes using my concealer, which is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the shade Neutralizer. Here we go. There it is. So I'm just being careful not to get it too close to my eyebrows since I already did them. For my brows, I used Anastasia Beverly Hills' shade Dip Brow Shade in Chocolate. So now I'm taking a Sigma Large Fluff Brush and a shade from the Shade Light Contour Kit by Kat Von D. I'm taking the lightest shade in here, on here, and I'm setting the concealer so my shadows will go on smoothly and won't skip or anything. I'm using a skin tone shadow, or you can just use a white shadow, any light shadow. Now I'm taking my Vice palette. This was a limited edition palette, but you can take any light brown caramel shade like the one I just pointed at. I'm using this as my transition shade. I have a lot of limited edition palettes just because it's always exciting to me to get a limited edition palette. So sorry about that, but I think every makeup brand has these basic shades anyways, you know? And y'all do just fine with any eyeshadow the same color to achieve this makeup look. So the brush I'm using is a Sigma E40. It's a tapered blending brush and it's perfect for your transition shade, which goes between your crease and your brow bone. So I only did one eye to save time. Throughout this video, I do the same thing, like I'll just do one eye and do the other off camera. Now I'm taking a crease brush with the same shadow, this caramel light brown, and it's just going to give a little bit of a darker effect since it's in your crease. I do this sometimes. Now I'm taking the star of the show, which is this beautiful emerald green color. It's called Dragonfly. I forgot which Vice palette this is, but if you have it, then that's cool. I'm using Fix Plus to intensify the shade so it can be more vibrant. This is a MAC 242 brush. It's a flat brush, and I like to start applying the product on the middle of my lid, since this brush can be a bit big for my lids. I start in the middle and then continue on the outer edges of my lid. Hmm. No, 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 ¿Qué quieres, papi? I think this is a really summery look. I've been wanting to do a green eyeshadow look for some time now, so I finally did it, and I loved it. I actually got a compliment today at the store, so I was happy about that. I'm always happy when people like my makeup. I was kind of in a rush when I filmed this video, but I still tried. Now I'm taking this beautiful blue shade and I'm gonna apply it on the outer corners of my lid for depth. So I'm just putting this on the outer corners of my lid and making sure it just blends nicely with the green. I was not trying to get any harsh lines. You just want everything to be smoothly, seamlessly blended. So I do go back and forth and blend it out. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now I'm grabbing a a liner brush and I'm using my Inglot number 77 gel liner. I fast forwarded this, I sped up this part because it takes so long. And this was a thin eyeliner I did today. It takes even longer when I make it thicker. I like using this brush because it's so thin and it gives you the opportunity to not mess up so fast or easily since it's so thin. I always thought gel liner was so hard, but I really love this liner and I think it makes it easy for me to do my liner when I would think that gel liner was too hard for me. I used to use the Maybelline gel liner, but I like this one better. And now I'm just putting mascara on. I'm using L'Oreal's Original Voluminous Blackest Black mascara. It gets kind of clumpy, but it's the one I have now, for now. Now I'm taking my concealer again and actually applying it under my eyes now. I took off the sponge for sanitary reasons. I just don't think it's that sanitary to just use the same little sponge and never wash it. So I'm taking my Real Techniques sponge, speaking of sponges, and it's dry. A lot of times I use it dry just because I don't want to get up and wet it or because I forget to before I start filming. But I think it gives you a more opaque finish, like more coverage than if you wet it. So now I'm taking this pointed, I think it's called like a pencil brush. Is it? Help me out, guys. Tell me in the comments. I can look it up though, but yeah. So I'm taking the green shade, which is Dragonfly in the Vice palette, the same one I have on my lids, and I'm just running it across my lower lash line. I'm taking this smudger brush, and the blue shade I use in my outer corners, it's a matte blue shade, and I'm putting it basically above the green on my lower lash line. Think of the green as the transition shade and the blue as the crease shade, even though you don't have a crease on your lower lash line. But y'all know what I mean, right? So now I'm taking this other limited edition little palette, but I'm just taking the shimmery white shade by Too Faced and making it my inner corner highlight. And I'm using another little brush, little pointed thin brush. Now I'm taking a white eye kohl by Maybelline called Cashmere White and putting it in my lower rim. And now I'm taking a shade in the Kat Von D Shade Light Contour Palette. It's the banana colored shade to set my concealer and my chin. Now I'm taking the contour shade, which is the one in the middle, and I'm going to contour with it. I think these Kat Von D contour shades are really blendable and just beautiful. A little under my nose. Now I'm taking the same contour shade and I'm bronzing with it using a Wet n Wild brush. It was a Fergie limited edition brush. It's just a little round, fluffy brush. Under my jaw. Now I'm taking Benefit's What's Up highlighter. It's a cream stick highlighter. Just applying that on top of my cheekbones and then blending it out. I love this highlighter. I've been into highlighting with this cream highlighter stick more than I was with my powder highlighters. I just think it looks, as people say, like more of a glow from within. I think it looks gorgeous. And applying the same highlighter stick on my cupid's bow and my nose, the tip of my nose. Now I'm taking Jordana's Tawny lip liner, and I bought this some time ago, but Carly Bible here on YouTube was the reason why I bought it. She said it was a great lip liner, like just a great lip liner for a lot of lipsticks, and it's really true. It's like perfect for a lot of different color lipsticks. And it's really inexpensive. I think it's like $2 or $3. You can get it at Walgreens. Now for my lipstick, I'm taking MAC's Kinda Sexy. This color is so pigmented and smooth. I forgot how smooth it was to put on. It's a really pretty color. And I think it just toned down the look a bit because that green shadow is pretty vibrant. So this is the final step in the look, guys. I really hope y'all liked this video, and I made it shorter. I keep trying to make my videos shorter because they're way too long. This is the final look. Taking my hair down. My left eye, which is my right eye to y'all, looks kind of unblended, but I really did blend it. I don't know, it's probably the lighting. Thank y'all for watching, and here's the a picture of the final look. I didn't do anything else. It's just the same, whatever I did in the video. Thank you for watching. Bye.